All right, so working on being more strategic with my content and actually, I guess I'll say there's no more of me just laughing at videos or posting them. Now I have to come in with the full commentary. I think it's about that time. Facebook let me know it's about that time when they demonetized me. But yeah. So in this video, we're talking about texting with an S for your children. If you ever did it, if there's anything that if anything ever bad happened to you for doing it, that's what this video is about. It's a reaction. I was in high school. It happened to somebody that I knew. This particular situation. Luckily, they didn't hurt themselves. It was a young lady. Started off as a joke. Then it got extremely bad. So bad that the whole school pretty much saw this girl's nudes on Facebook. If it wasn't it was it Facebook. Facebook was out, right? Was it MySpace or was it Facebook? No, this was Facebook. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It was like if you expose me, I'm gonna expose you type of situation. And the girl, that's what I'm saying. I remember exactly where I was when it happened, and I was searching it. Like that's what I'm saying. It was bad. Young lady sent nudes, and that's what I'm saying. Something happened. It was an argument, debate, whatever it was. But then the girl's news ended up on Facebook for like a day or two until it got taken down, but pretty much not before the whole damn school saw it. Wow. So in this situation, unfortunately, a child felt like he had no other choice and ended up taking his own life because of a young lady threatening to expose him, or might have exposed him, but I think it was the threat that pretty much did it. So we're gonna go into the reaction for this video, and tell me what you think. But as a parent, we gotta start teaching our kids to respect themselves and to respect their bodies. It's unfortunate that this child felt like he had no other choice but to take his life so young. Like, there's so many different ways I can go with this video, because it's just like, you try to teach your sons he's too young to be thinking about girls, but then you already know how it is at that age, and your hormones is racing. They're not thinking with their brain. So a lot of these situations happen, and then like culturally you see it happen a lot. And I'm not gonna only show my child what happens when you don't listen, but I'm gonna show my child like all sides of it, so they understand that the decisions that they make, like even though I'm saying, even one decision, like that one decision can lead to something great, or that one decision can lead to something not so great, or even deadly. And we really got to understand that, especially dealing with our young preteens and the emotions, and pretty much teaching them how to speak, teaching them how to express how they feel, as my baby comes in. So let's get into this video. Tell me what you think. Talk to you soon.
I started sending pictures of James' private area to his friends. I couldn't take it because I didn't understand why my son was gone.
Come on, James! Let's go! Let's go, James!
James was on Instagram one night. A young woman had messaged him. He started conversing with the woman, and they talked about how old they were, jobs, school. Shortly after, she turned the conversation sexual, asked if he wanted to view certain parts of her unclothed, and he said yes. They jumped onto the video chat inside of Instagram. That way, neither one of them were being catfished. They actually saw a live person on the other side of their phone. She showed herself fully unclothed, and then asked James to do the same. He disrobed from the waist down, and shortly after he did so, The young woman sent him a picture. She took a screenshot of the video that they were in of James and said, "This is you, and I'm going to post it all over social media." Then started to say, "I'm going to ruin your life. You won't be able to go to college." And the whole time, he was just wondering, what did I do to deserve this?
It's an organized crime.
They wanted money.
In 19 and a half hours, they sent over 200 messages of straight torture and really instilling suicidal thoughts into him. James had woke up Friday for school.
I saw my son, talked to him for about 20 minutes. Then I went off to work. When I came home, played with the dogs for a minute, then opened the door and saw my son laying there on the floor. I thought he was asleep, but after I walked completely into the room, I could see that he wasn't asleep anymore.
Tim and I had just got off of the phone. We were checking in like we always do. And so he called me back and I heard a cry in his voice. And I said, "What's wrong?" He told me James. He just said, "James." And I'm like, "James what?" And he said, "He's gone." And I didn't want to believe it. I didn't understand why my son was gone.
Not even 24 hours later, from them contacting him, he was gone.
Modern sextortion typically goes after young men starting around 13 years old, but there's as young as 10, and their primary goal is to get money. It's a huge problem because there's a lot of low risk and high reward. People are going after young, innocent children. Have these conversations and talk to your children about sextortion. You have the privilege now of knowing what sextortion is. Unfortunately for us, we didn't find out until it was too late.
We started a foundation. Our goal is to just make it to where no other parent has to wake up one day and not have their child.
We've given away over 10,000 of these tip cards on what exactly to do if you were ever to become a victim of sextortion. Because James' last Google search was how to get an Instagram page shut down. He didn't know what to do. We don't ever want another child to be put in that situation. We are seeing, are you?